Now we are going into the Weiterführende Schule. That is the schools after the primary school. You have the Gymnasium, the Realschule, the Gesamtschule, and the Hauptschule. So, first of all, in going to the Gymnasium, that is the number one, going to Gymnasium, it is very, very good to know your child because it is very hectic. The Gymnasium is 8 years. There are some schools that are 9 years. That is what they call the 9 years of before, that they used before. But most of the schools now are 8 years. So it is hectic. If your child is not fast, if your child is not neat, if your child is not orderly, if your child doesn't concentrate, and they have been complaining about concentration, then I don't advise that is a good place for you to send your child. Any child that goes to the Gymnasium will go to the university. That's true. Almost all will go to the university. It depends on the child if he decides to make an Ausbildung. Okay? So, let me talk quickly about Realschule. Realschule also is a good one if the child is not too fast, if the child is not too orderly, is not too slow, or maybe a little bit not picking up very fast. They can send the child to Realschule, and then the child will come down, gather his or herself. At the 10th class, they will now decide, after the 10th class, which they call Fachabi, after writing the Fachabi, they will now go to Gymnasium. I decide to go to a Gymnasium to do another 2 years, and then move on to the university. Or move on after the 10th year, they go to Fachhochschule, which is they go to learn special things. Okay? They have Fachhochschule. They will now go to that type of school. So now you have the Gesamtschule. Gesamtschule is like the schools we know in Africa, which is when everybody finish primary school, you all go into a secondary school. Whether you are very clever or you are not very clever, or you are smart or you are not smart, it doesn't matter. Everybody goes in there. So by the time you are getting to the 9th class, the 8th class, they start, to see that there are some that are not concentrating that much. There are some that concentrate. There are some that are able to go to write Fachabi. There are some that will write proper Abi. There are some that will write the Hauptschule exams. So in a Gesamtschule, everything is together in a Gesamtschule. So it depends on your performances. That is how you write your exams out there. It's just like back home when you do science, you are sent to a science class. The other one is sent to an arts class. Just something like that. I just want you to get something like that. That is what they do. And most of the time, the psychological report, that is your neatness, your cleverness, your behavior, all those things count, even in the Gesamtschule. Now, in the Hauptschule, it is those that don't concentrate at all, those that are better with their hands, those that understand most when you practically teach them. They don't like a lot of people. They just a few of them in a class. That's the people that go to Hauptschule, and their learning is a little bit slower than the other children.